Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I am your host with the most, is Marky Saint. And this is your morning marijuana motivation live from the airport where all the honeys look good. And I'm still on time, and my world is moving fast, and I still get up every morning and love my life, talk about mental health, physical health, and financial wealth every morning. And we also going to talk about travel intelligence. This morning is one of those mornings where not everything's working out, right? You know, sometimes when you are traveling, there's so many little in-betweens of what happens that we have to figure out as little obstacles, like much in life, there's in traveling. And that's what I wanted to talk to people about, little tricks that they can learn when they're traveling. Like, for one, never trust the guys at the front door, right? Like, these guys have to hustle. They know Uber exists. They know that Lyft exists. They know that people also have other rides, but each one is literally standing at the door here, waiting to pounce on you and talk to you about giving you a ride so they can wang dangle you for a higher price. And then they're a little bit confrontational because they're already aggressive, and then you got to deal with them. I've seen these guys all over the place in Thailand. I've seen these guys all over the place in most of the countries that I've traveled to. All these people tend to take advantage of you. So what I'm going to do with Travel by Saints is I'm going to make a little hack list for people. That's right. This is still Saints Addiction. That's right. I'm still going to get my smoke on right before I get on this plane. Everyone should keep calm. That's just what we do. And also, it helps to have a broken battery, which I don't have any more of my oil, but oils and batteries help for these long flights when it gets stressful. So, new obstacle for coming here, if I'd ever do this, was a COVID test, right? You know, when I was first traveling, I never had to have any kind of mental test or physical test or anything to get on the plane. And now, new obstacle is to take the test before I get the plane within 72 hours. And as soon as I got here, what did they say? My airplane isn't here. There are no flights to Rio. And I'm like, this motherfucker. Okay, so we're gonna start the day like this. All right. And people know when their day gets a little wonky. Mine's not. The people were just confused. But confusion is a lot of the part of the process when you're traveling. It's about the people not knowing what's going on and an assumption happening. So I do my utmost in due diligence to get this information before I board my flights. Now, what happens is, much like Brazil is like Thailand, there's never a straight answer. There's never a person that you can talk to that knows everything. It's always in a different city. They don't know. They want you to go there so you can ask. I have 3 hours of layover here, and I'm like, yo, let's just bust it out. And they're like, it doesn't work that way. Here you're going to have an appointment. Here you're going to have to do this. It reminds me a lot about China. When I went to China to teach, they made me take a health test outside of China in Hong Kong. And I'll tell you what, that Hong Kong thing actually ended up turning into two things, because I got there and that shit was hella wonky. They actually had to send me there twice because they fucked up my paperwork. And then I got there and I'm running around Hong Kong looking for somebody to put a needle in my arm. Very thorough process, reminding me of some high-end shit in the middle of all the bustling bank buildings and all the stuff. My eyelash is fucking me up. But all the stuff that's out there, we have to take on these hurdles as travelers. We have to learn new ways. And what I wanted to do with this Travel by Saints is put that on the website and teach people about currency exchange and where to exchange their money, where to withdraw their money, withdrawal fees, withdrawal apps so they can get their money without being charged so much. And also through Saintsgiving, using their purchase. God, my eyelash is fucking me up. Damn it. Using your purchase as a way to give back. We go so many places. I'm extremely grateful and blessed that I get to go anywhere that I want to go in the world and made friends around the world. It's enriched my life. I can't even tell you. It's been the blessing of my life. Fucking eyelash. But I wanted other people to have that. I want this other girl's walking around with a shirt that says Malibu. I want other people to see Hawaii. I want other people to see Jamaica. I want other people to get their, not respite, what did I call it? Rehab, not rehab. This is a better than rehab. This is, it starts with an R. Damn it, Reed. Come on, let me smoke this one here. Last joint before I get out to play it. I think it's called honestly, I'm blanking that whole word right now. Whenever you need a chance to get away from people and get away from bullshit, I don't know, I'll come up with it, but you know, a plan for people to go other places to get away from their mind, from their circumstances, from the bullshit. That's only going to drive them nuts. I'm not encouraging people to run away from their lives. I'm encouraging people to run away from their minds and take a mental break and get away from bullshit and get their chance so they can get equal in their mind. And that's where we do the best damage. See, if I wasn't healthy, if I didn't bring calories with me so I could eat before I got on this trip, because you don't know when you're going to stop at certain places, and sometimes they stop on the side of the road and that's your only chance to eat. So restaurants are tricky too. Transfers are tricky. Getting from the city to the next city. Lord knows I'm taking plane, trains, and automobiles to be anywhere around the world, and sometimes in the same day, especially in China. So it's very frustrating when you're doing complicated, what's the word that I'm looking for? Complicated, turn this around. I was trying to show the Brazil flag blowing in the wind back there. I think that's super cool. But I was trying to talk about I'm blanking all my words. Really, Mark? When you're trying to organize something and it starts with an S. Okay, reprieve was the word I was looking for before. When you need reprieve from your life, you need just a quick break. Maybe away from your kids, maybe away from your job, just to keep your mental stability and just get away from the American grind into other grinds where the exchange rate is so much cheaper. It's not going to ding your wallet as much as if you were still staying in America. And it gives us a way to get healthy. You know, I'm trying to show people a way that they can lose weight, get off the American diet, get off the preservatives, get off the big portion sizes, and do something about their life, do something with their life, and enrich other lives. And that's the give back to the other ones. And I'm trying to come up with the other word where you try to connect a bunch of things. And logistics. It wasn't an S. It's logistics. It's I gotta have this bag somewhere. Where's it gonna land? Make sure I don't have to grab the bag in mid-flight and then, you know, do some kind of other trickery on top of doing a COVID test. So I'm gonna go live when I do the COVID test so I can teach people what's up. You know, it's not easy when we have American ways about us. Like I remember one time when I was in Finland, I needed to get some aspirin. And I couldn't even get aspirin without a doctor's approval. So then I had to go to the doctors. I got sick from their kid, and the kid literally sneezed right in my face. Boom. I was already inoculated. Yeah. And the logistics of getting an aspirin even was a fucking ridiculous. Is that my best friend there? Boom, baby. What's up, bro? And the watch realized we've been having the journey. I'm almost there, bro. I'm almost at Rio tomorrow. Got the girl meeting up with me. She's going to take care, be my little tour guide, and then I get to go see Christ the Redeemer, which is going to be my fifth. I count Angkor Wat, so let's call it fifth wonder of the world. And my goal is to see all the wonders of the world. So it's a very big blessing to have seen so many sights, and I reflect all the time just how blessed my life is. It helps with that, to have that reprieve, to remember that you are blessed, that people love you. And that's something that I've been repeating a lot in my mantras lately, is that I am safe, I am loved, everything's going to be okay. And I might have to repeat that all the time. I might have to repeat that 10 times a day just to remind myself that I am awesome. And it helps that I get the message. People are like, you're an awesome human being. Don't leave. We love you. We love your energy. We need somebody bubbly around here and making people laugh and smile and being the smile on the beach and talking to people straight and giving them the real life that we all have. And then but some of us forget. Some of us are trapped in our complaints. You know, I just with this girl, and she kept saying I was complaining. I'm like, no, that's you, dude. Like, I don't complain. I'm pointing out stuff, and it's like you're pointing out stuff with a negative tint to it. You know what I mean? I'm like, ooh, that's a blue bird. It has no negative intent to it. The other ones to go, oh, my knee, or this sucks, or oh, they have this on the food, and I'm on some, oh my God, I have food in front of me. So, you know, the way I stay bubbly, the way I stay fresh, the way I can keep being motivated every day is by getting energy from other people and being that good energy. And that's magnetized to me where they start touching me more, they hug me longer, and we have better conversations. It's all one love, you know, and that love gives us other loves. I was just thinking, if people only knew, another life hack trick, if people only knew that they could just have to be nice to people. Let me take my backpack off. Damn, fucking backpacker life, dude. What the shit? Forgot that. But if people only knew that by being nicer to people, they can get certain things. Like when I get on the truck, I got the first seat in the front. I'm a pretty big dude. I'm over 200 pounds. So the girl in the back could fit better than me. But that's some strategic thing that I've learned getting on so many transfers all this time was to be in the prime positions when I'm sitting and to be early and how to connect things. I came here last time to get my extension, so I learned it took about to 2 o'clock to get to this airport, and sure as shit, I came back at 2 o'clock, so my logistics are on point so that I can catch the other ones that are on point, even though they threaten to say, we don't have flights to Rio. I have a connecting flight through Rio, so it's funny, but, you know, for flying all day, it's literally a trip that you can be anywhere in the world within a day. There's no months on a boat. That's for slowpoke. What's the Suez Canal shit? That's some Suez Canal shit. Legitly, you can be anywhere on the planet within a day. And it's so tremendous. I mean, less than a day, actually, because I think the longest flight's 19 hours. And I think that's from New York to Sydney, Australia. I was watching a special the other day. So, you know, the world is wide open. We live in a futuristic world where, man, Up and Away is about to be literally vertical lifting with electronic flying gadgets. So, like, literally when you're needing a taxi, it's going to be automated and then no pilot, and it goes lifts you straight to your work or where you want to hang out and stop hurting the environment, which is true to my heart. So it's really a double negative of our carbon footprints of all of us, especially people like me that fly a lot. And I don't take private jets, but I put in my own contribution. So my contribution is to give back to the places that I visit, and they've all been so tremendous to me. They've all been so incremental to fortitude of my soul, and to know that there are beautiful people around the world, that there's beautiful weather somewhere. And if you're in a rainy day, and I don't want to call out Oregon or something, or Seattle, you know, and you don't want to be in the rain, you want to be in the sunshine, or swap someone else's life. I remember there was like a house swap. I know there was a wife swap, but there was a movie with Cameron Diaz and the chick from Kate Winslet from Titanic, and they swapped her old English cottage for a posh little I think it was downtown LA location. Anyway, that doesn't matter, but you can't swap your life out. You don't have to hold down somebody's rent and be fucking paying someplace where you really don't want to be. Part of me is showing people, you know, the tricks, and part of me is also showing them the exits, you know, like how to lead their lives. And how do I do this traveling all the time? I literally calculate what I was paying $800 a month just in rent. And literally my rent here was $300 a month. So that left me the $500 I needed to survive. Just like that, the bills that I would be paying, the bills that you're paying, your health insurance, your registration, car insurance. What if you don't own a car? Now all that's plus money, right? And that money can be used to be a digital nomad, to come up with businesses like I did with Saints Addiction, to come up with businesses that work abroad. I wasn't going to be at a tire shop and have to be at that tire to install it to earn my income. I wanted to be free and cut those tethers and say, what can I do online to make it happen? Now, part of me thinking about this with the shirt game, I could sub it out. I could just buy shit from China, resell it to you. Or I could have someone else print it and send it to you, but that's not the touch. I want to do the actual work. So around here, there is no made in China. There is no on Amazon. There is none of that. It's me doing the work and my friends that help me and getting the equipment and doing it ourselves. So there's so many different avenues and tricks that I'm trying to show people. I'm trying to show them financial freedom. I want them to be financially free. I want them to be able to see things that they've never seen before and to leave their circle or sphere so they can be happier people and impact other people and impact their own lives as well. So to be empowered and to be impactful and to reach people all the way around the world is a blessing that I hold dear in my heart, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything. My experience has heightened me to another level of appreciation. And just like watching, doing the work in that summer with my dad at UNLV, that hot summer in Las Vegas taught me to appreciate going to college. I didn't want to be a construction man, and I don't want to have a job, and so I started my own business, and then I needed to have a business that worked overseas. So in essence, I guess I'm a digital nomad, but I come back home and I do the actual work, and I also started some businesses out here. So I'm constantly starting businesses. I'm constantly looking for a way to keep this free flow life, this awesome life of mine that I love my life. I love my life, and I make it happen. So I'm here to do the damn thing. I'm here to come back, kill the game. I'm here to show people how they can leave the game and be free of mental slavery. Go do something that they want to do that they never thought they could do. I love doing things by the never. If I've never been to Brazil, then by the end of the ever, I am going there. And if I got other places to be, that's what it's going to have to take. And that's just me, my free life. And I want other people to have free lives. I want them to be able to see their life in a different light so that they can light up other people's lives. And I'm here to help pave that way and make it smoother, so that way not only can they drop my name and do tours all over the world. You want to do an elephant trek? Boom, I got you. You want to do a elephant trek Thailand? Got you. You want to do hang gliding in Turkey? I got you. If you want to do off-roading on sand dunes in Brazil, I got you. It's like more businesses just kind of pour out of me, but also a way to, make it simple for people so that they can miss the pitfalls that I've already learned. And I think there's a lot of that stuff. They give the information like Lonely Planet or other things, but they don't talk about the tricks. That how do you exchange your money? What's a good position to sit? To think about the position of the sun and which side to sit on in the truck is huge. If you're going to be on a truck for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 hours and you're on the other side where the hot sun's beating down on you, you might want to have calculated before you picked your seat. But that's something that I've learned to do, is I've calculated where I'm going to sit in my life. I've calculated where I want to be in my life, and I calculate what I want to do with my life, and want other people to be empowered to do that as well. There's other positions out here. All the jobs in the future are going to be home-based jobs, right? They're going to be you working from home and being a digital nomad. As long as you have a Wi-Fi connection, which pretty much the whole world does now, or about to have with Starlink, you can go all over the world and just go, hey, yo, I want to be here, or hey, yo, I want to be there, or hey, yo, why are you on your phone so loud next to me? This is the douchebag that upped me when I came out too. So what a dick. People that smoke cigarettes are assholes, by the way. You can tell they don't care what they smell like around other people or if they're loud or whatever's going on. So your boy, up and away, is teaching people how to, oh shit, travel in the future. I'm thinking about starting a membership. It held down a little bit. Start the membership where they pay for some of this information, so some of the fees go back. I've asked around for some of the airplanes. I guess they don't give you that. They don't help out at all, so whatever, we'll do it through the tours. So when you purchase a tour and you go worldwide, that goes back to helping an orphan or helping a kid go to school or help building a road or a bridge or something that helps their community, this fabulous communities that I've been blessed to see and be a part of and accepted in, and help them out, man. Don't just sit there and just go, yo, I'm gonna kite surf. And kite surfing costs as much as you make in a month. I just spent that in a couple hours. It's really hard when you go to other countries and you see the disparity, you see the difference, and that's also the appreciation. That's why I feed the homeless. When you see the disparity, you're like, man, I really am a blessed motherfucker. yeah, I really need to stop complaining. And that's something I'm not allowed to do. I've been that way for 10 years that I haven't allowed myself to complain. Not even if my salad's missing strawberries or hey, I ordered this an hour ago. None of that's allowed for me anymore. I'm not allowed to complain my life away. I'm so blessed. All those things steal our shine, and there's so much shine out there. As long as we keep shining on people, this is the blessing of our lives, is to be able to do things that impact other people. You know, most of us are just trying to impact ourselves and feel something. Pornography or movies or numb ourselves, or TV, social media, the things that are stealing our time, that are keeping us away from actually living the lives. We end up watching people do their lives, and I don't want to do that. I don't want people. I was raised not to watch other people work, so this is not my job. This is my message right here. When I do my morning marijuana motivations, I've made it a purpose to clear out 30 minutes and have conversations with people and teach them, preach, and teach to them how to get out of their circle of influence, how to broaden their horizons, and how to safely travel the world, and how to places to go, and what's a great place to go, and also set up the bungalow so they can stay there, so they can get clean and get away from their addictions and get away from their bad habits. And that's something a good new environment does, is it bucks you from knowing where the next dealer is, and bucks you from talking to the same people about the same shit. It bucks you from being in your same situation. So, you know, I want people to have reprieve. They're gonna need it in life, and we all need to be able to get a break from our lives sometimes, and do that more often. It's not as expensive as I thought it was, so I'm assuming that you really think it's expensive. It's just a trade of purposes in life, not trying to chase objects in a big mall that is all marked up and made for super cheap. No, there's wholesale out there. I'm in the wholesale market, and no, I'm not trying to buy a bunch of things that I don't need. I'm trying to buy experiences, and not trying to, I am. And I'm not even buying them, I'm living them. There's a whole different story too. You can purchase anything you want, but if your mind's not there, wherever you go, there you are. So this is a whole combination of your mental health, so that way you can enjoy these trips, your financial health, so you can pay for these trips, and then of course your physical health, so you can get physically fit for tripping and feel better about yourself. Most people gain weight when they're overseas just because they overeat and stay lazy in hammocks. I'm talking about staying longer, where the weather impacts you, and now you have to switch your diet and get off the preservatives, and then you actually lose weight while you travel. So all the other people that are spending all their money and time getting injected and living in a fucking gym when they could be running on a beach, your boy Saint's here to help. And this is this message for those type of people that, what the fuck, what's up and away? How does he do it, folks? What's the way? Where's the way out? Where's the way out? And I think that's the best question for most people to ask. So I'm going to put all that information up on the website. Travel by Saints is going to have all the hooks. Like I said, I think I'm going to do the membership, so that way I'm not just giving all this free information. You paid for it, and that goes back to something. So every time we go travel, we can throw $1,000 check at somebody, or a $5,000 check, or, you know, how awesome would it be to actually, you know, invest in infrastructure too with some of these places. So I know it's expensive. I know I'm a dreamer, but some of these things, some of the little tricks that a lot of hands make light work. I've had friends that have gone to Puerto Rico or Haiti and built churches with their own hands, you know, just as long as someone makes a hand. It could be construction, it could be schools, it could be teaching English. I don't care, as long as we give back to these awesome, amazing places that I want to be around for my children's children, that the world can keep enjoying, and they can keep making money, so they can keep their economy going. And that's what's all happening right now. It's a pandemic, and people need it. And I believe that more people are going to travel as this lifts, and you're still going to have to wear a mask on an airplane, but guess what? You can still leave and go places, and I think travel is going to be on the rise again. So we're all the carnival people that shorted carnivals and the bombed out, what was the things called? Tours? Not tours. Those aren't tours. What are those called? Cruises. The whole cruise lines took a dump. I think it's going to shoot back up, and I've seen it already through my friends that have invested in the company, and you can watch the stock. But I think people are going to run as far and fast as they can away from their little box that they're living in, day after day, having to be in the same fucking place, doing the same fucking thing, going the same fucking job. Got to break the monotony. They got to break free, and this is for you to free your mind. So it's your boy Marky Saint, on my heart from the start, live from Brazil. I love my life. I love traveling. I love educating, and I love making shirts. And this is Saint's Addiction. I'm addicted to this life. And when I get back, I got a lot of shirts coming your way. If you're watching this, I'm gonna give away shirts. So that way people start commenting below and getting into the messages. I'll be able to give away a shirt every day. That's 365 shirts, because I'm gonna make a shirt every day. And then I'm going to find somebody that deserves that shirt and helps me and supports me in this vision of giving back, because that's what Saints Giving is all about. So we're going to get the names out there. We're going to get Instagram influencers. We're going to get Instagram models, people that can spread the word, people that believe in the message. How about that? And start getting this out there. This is the whole point of me doing the show, is to get more people the information. So again, information is power. If I knew that I had to have an appointment before I got here to Fortaleza, I would have taken my COVID test, and then I would be getting it done right now. But instead, I'm burning time because, hell, my plane's, I'm 3 hours ahead here. So when I land now, I got to run to the other airport and then get another test and run all over a new town. I've never been to Rio de Janeiro, but your boy's about to see Christ the Redeemer. And that might mean much to people, but I am a professional traveler. This will be my 5th. It's in the Great Wall of China, Angkor Wat. What's the other one I just did? Machu Picchu last year. Christ the Redeemer is going to be 4? Am I counting something wrong? Did I miss a Great Wall? Petra, Jordan. Oh, Petra, Jordan. I want to see Petra and Jordan. So Petra, Rome, the Colosseum, and of course the pyramids in Egypt. So, you know, that's my goal in life. So anybody wants to ever hit up all 7 wonders of the world, anybody ever wants to travel the world, if anybody ever wants to circumference the globe, holler at your boy Saint. That's what Saint's Addiction do. We travel. We live our lives. And I like my friend that was complimenting me. I got another message where he shared it again. Just, I'm a badass motherfucker, does what I want to do. I don't care what you think. You know, a lot of people called me crazy, but I'm a genius. I'm the genius that gets to create shirts and stay in a creative mode and still travel the world and still make an income and still have people that love me and still be free and still make people smile. So they call me crazy, but I'm the only one dancing, and they're over there sitting there not listening to the music. So thank you for listening. Thank you for joining in today. Like I said, plenty of information coming from my mind to these web pages, because there's so many little nooks and crannies about traveling that I want other people to know about, and I don't want them to miss out. So that's your morning marijuana motivation on my heart from the start. It's your boy Marky Saint, Saint's Addiction, live from Brazil. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. And as always, Chigutan. That means goodbye, but not forever. And like, again, please like, share, and subscribe. Send this to the friend that needs it. Send it to the friend that you think they're in a rut and they need to break free from their mental slavery. Send it to the friend that needs financial freedom, needs to have their money work for them instead of working for the money. Not being a slave to money, but only time. Time's the biggest commodity that you have. I was just thinking that when I was rolling over here. I'll leave you with some inspiration, but because I got a minute here to go, 2 minutes. That anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? I was climbing Machu Picchu, and there were people missing legs going up on with a cane. I'm thinking, even if you could just lift your hand, right? If I can lift my hand to smoke, I can lift my hand to write. And I could write out my next novel. I could write out a script. I could write out my dreams. I could write down my goals. Like, it takes that kind of minimum effort. So all we got to do is get the gusto. Hopefully this is ignition. Hopefully it lights a fire under your ass like, dude, why am I not traveling the world? Yeah, dude, why are you not traveling the world? Why are you not living your dreams? Why not? Why not make a business from nothing? Why not come up with ideas? Why not write a script? Why not? Roseanne Barr, I was watching the other day, that was her life story. It's all her children fucking around, and that became the Roseanne Barr show. She became a multimillionaire, and she's fat and ugly, and she made it happen. So I don't want to hear anybody's excuses. I want to hear no excuses no more. I want people to free their mind, free their soul, and be a free spirit. It's your morning marijuana motivation. On my heart from the start. I'll see you on the other side. And again, like, share, subscribe. Peace.